I have a principle that I've learned from like my years doing this stuff, which is you want to be very careful when you're doing hard things to try and only ever be learning one new thing at any one time.
Yeah.
So you want to, whenever you're trying to upskill an organization into something like a new technology, AI is one of them, you want to try and contain the amount of ambiguity and challenge that the team has. So the way that I thought about this was, even though we knew that there was this big ambitious goal, which is like solve the incident for you, that is very much like going after that without any prep work or any ramp up would be
Yeah.
trying to eat the whole elephant or whatever the phrase
Yeah.
is.
Hey.
So the way that I looked at it was, as we were getting into experimenting with AI, the thing that I was focused on was finding ways that we could implement features that we could use ourselves and dog food,
Mhm.
things that could bring us really close to how the AI functionality was working
Mm.
without having to require us to build the whole thing all in one go.
Yeah.
So that was actually why we ended up creating the chatbot. I think at the time we were focused on automatically trying to generate runbooks from historical incident data. But if we wanted to get time and like shots on goal where people are able to quickly modify something in AI and get like some input from it and figure out how the prompts are working, it felt really sensible to me to try and hook this up into our bot so that we could just have people chat to it and then they could get a feel for how the AI was working and they could come away with a stronger intuition and they have a nice test bed where they can build new AI features and see if they work. So I think the key piece of advice that I would give to people is make sure that you find opportunities for your team to play with this technology. Don't try and do the most ambitious thing first and look for it as if you're kind of like training to do a race. Like if the big ambitious thing is
Right.
the race, you don't want to run the whole thing at once. Figure out how you can warm up
Yeah.
and do smaller things that keep things fun. That is another thing as well. AI, especially the more ambitious stuff, can be really crushingly demoralizing. You'll have weeks where it will go really well. In fact, you'll have a day where you'll maybe make a ton of progress, and then you might have an entire week where nothing really works. So if you can, especially if you have a team who are motivated by shipping things and shipping product, you want to give them opportunities to build something that gives them that buzz because it keeps them going through the harder, tougher times.